Hey, welcome back to the Car Shark. My name is Jimmy Pratt. I'm a car closer. That's what I do. I close and close and close. I close car deals. I just close them. I just close and gross them. Close them and gross them. And you got to do the same thing. Close them, close them, close them, close them, and gross them. How do you do that? We know how to do it, right? You guys are all closers out there. But really, how do you really do it? How do you close a client? How do you make that client say yes? How do you put that client in a trance to say, I'm buying it? How? What's the answer? How do you close? How? I'll tell you what. If you can motivate a buyer, if you can motivate a client, if you can motivate a customer, they're buying. And they're not only buying, they're paying for gross. It's all about motivating the client. But where do you get that motivation? That motivation not only comes from you, but it also comes from the top. It comes from your management. If the management can motivate the salespeople will motivate the customer, the buyer, the client. Motivation is contagious. And to get motivation, you got to have the energy. And you always have to have the energy. If you're out late at night and you come dragging in work the next day, it's probably not going to be a good day. If you get a call from a bill collector, it's probably not going to be a good day. So we have to learn how to manage our energy so we can pump up the motivation. Because we want to deliver the motivation to the client. The buyer needs motivation. If they are giving you objections that they need to make a phone call to find out if they can purchase the car, they're just looking for motivation. If you do it the right way by following your sales process and following a traditional sales process that leads into a closing process, guess what? They're buying the vehicle because they're motivated. And you have to have that energy because motivation needs energy to build. But motivation is contagious. Have you ever had a spark plug on your sales floor who's always keeping everybody high energy, always making everybody laugh? That's motivation. You have to do the same thing with your clients. The buyer needs motivation. Any customer in the world needs motivation to make a decision. Decisions done by motivation. Everything we do in life is motivation. Every time we make a decision of going just on vacation is motivation. It's a lot of work to go camping. It's a lot of work to wake up in the morning and pack all your stuff in a camper, take it to a campsite, unpack everything, repack everything, take it back home, and unpack it again. That's a lot of work. But it's motivating because it's fun. You get to go fishing and hiking, hunting. You get to enjoy your family in another atmosphere. It's all about motivation, but that takes a lot of work to do it. You're doing all the work. You're the breadwinner. You're taking your children out camping because it's satisfying, because it motivates the children to pass it along to their children to do the same thing. You're the parent that's going to motivate your children. And the same thing goes wherever you're working. You got to be motivated, but you can't sell anything. You can't close anything unless you motivate the buyer. You got to stay on 10 the whole time. Now, that doesn't mean you're over the top in their face, screaming and yelling at them. It just means that you're bringing your personality out at them. And you're showing them the product And when you're showing and demonstrating the product, you're doing it in a motivating way. You're excited. You're telling them features that they don't know about, that they never read about it on the internet, that they didn't do any studies on, but you're the product specialist. You're the motivator. Motivate your customer and they will buy from you. But that motivation level has got to come from the top. And everybody's got to help each other motivate because it is contagious. Oh, if you have somebody on the floor that's not motivated, oh, you can have a lot of fun. Those are the people that we would call thin skin. So motivators have thick skin. They got rubber skin. They bounce off the walls. Any insults to them, it bounces. They don't take it. They take it for the grain of salt. It's no problem to them. They're motivators. Motivators have thick skin. They got rubber skin. You want to be that motivator. You want people to look at you. He's a motivator. If he or she's a motivator in the store, and you know you're the motivator in the store, spread some of that motivation. Motivation is love. That's the same thing. You're spreading love. You're giving somebody some love. Hey, let me give you some love. Let me give you a high five. That's giving love. That's motivation. Hey, if you like this video, go ahead, share it. Share it and like it. Subscribe to my channel. I have more in the pipeline coming down. They're coming right at you. I'm motivated to do these videos. I have a lot of fun with these videos because I'm motivated. I have something to say. I'm motivated to do this work. I'm motivated to pass on love and a high five. Now do yourself a favor. My name is Jimmy Prater. Go close something. Yeah!